Day Dawns ARKS. Welcome everyone to your weekly Phantasy Star Online 2 podcast recorded live on April 4th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, PrinceBrightstar, and with me is Zance. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello everyone, how's it going? We are at 52 episodes, jeez. That's a whole year worth of content.
Even more because of the specials.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride this whole while. We may do something special for episode 100. We'll have to see. But yeah, we still got a ways to go on that.
For this, we still got New Genesis.
Yep, yeah, New Genesis is definitely going to be out by then, or hopefully, hopefully Sega doesn't have any major issues they got to fix.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yep,
still
for this
don't know
week,
when the English beta is going to be.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about that. I would have expected them to have said something this week, and that maybe we would have done it on like the weekend of the 15th or something.
But it's almost been a month, and we don't know.
Right. So we will see. This week we do have the PSO anniversary event happening on PSO2 Global, so that's going to be going into next week as well. Plus, you got your Augment Boost week. All this we're going to be getting into here in just a moment here. But Zance, you said that in the pre-show here that you were doing you were in the middle of something there and things did not go exactly the best for you, correct?
Oh yeah, so there's actually a thing that's going to be coming up called the Final Fantasy Relay. So it's just a bunch of Final Fantasy games being speedrun. I personally speedrun Final Fantasy 1 on the PSP. And my normal time is my best time is 1:29:18 or 15. It's one of those. But anyway, I was doing a practice run today, and I completely got terrible RNG.
Ouch.
There's an enemy called the White Dragon, and they can easily end a run if you're unable to flee from them, because they have an attack called the Ice Storm, which deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think I remember. Go ahead.
You remember what?
I remember running into enemies like that in Final Fantasy 1, and they can just wreck you.
Mm-hmm. That's in two places: Ice Cave and the Chaos Shrine.
Yep.
And yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun at all. I did a safety save because I'm practicing for doing that relay, and I had to load up that safety save because they killed me right as I was about to enter into the floor where I would get away from them.
Gotcha.
And then upon redoing all that, I got 4 White Dragon encounters.
Ouch.
And then I had a terrible chaos at the end, but overall I was able to finish at least 1 practice run, so I still got 5 more to do.
Okay, well hopefully it goes better in the future practices there. And hey
better.
there, Mini Chris.
It absolutely better be, since this is just garbage RNG on top of garbage RNG.
Gotcha.
Plus, it was a bit of V-Rust since it's been a while.
Gotcha. Myself, I've been focused a little bit more on Final Fantasy 14 actually this week, especially with a little
I noticed you've been streaming that on your Discord.
Yeah, and that's a little thing. I've been doing some more casual streaming on Discord as of late, so if you want to catch up with me even more often, then that's going to be the place for you to be. Earlier this week, I had a little bit of an accident, so I had to kind of put PSO2 to the side for a bit. But hopefully later today, I'll be coming back with another stream covering the events of the PSO anniversary. Plus Augment Weeks. I've got all my units ready to go, plus my weapon is ready to go as well. So, I'm excited to finally get that stuff done.
Mini Chris, you're not alone. I'm also in the wait for NGS right now. I've actually been playing the original PSO lately. And actually, since we got on the topic of PSO anniversary, let's talk about the original PSO a bit. We're hoping to have Phantasy Star onto the show for an interview probably next week or so.
Yep.
And
Provided
I clipped a part of his stream where he's trying to hunt Epsilons right now to get the Anno rifle, and he's been on that for months.
Yep.
A rare drop finally happened, but it was a photon drop.
Yeah, it was a very disappointing moment for him, and one of his chat members called it out to him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Varen. He's actually been showing up in my PSO streams.
Gotcha.
Which, if you don't know, I'm also decided to do a rare hunt run. I'm doing it on Ephinea, so there's actually an update from Ephinea we'll be talking about as well. And last night I got nothing. I got some repeats, and then I got the quest rare purple ring, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage, but like not even a boss rare. I did the 3 bosses for episode 2 through Respect of Tomorrow on hard, and then I did the Towards the Future on very hard, and I didn't get a single boss rare.
I mean, maybe it just wasn't. Go ahead.
I just wasn't lucky. My RNG right now, like even with my Final Fantasy practice run, my RNG right now is garbage.
Gotcha.
But maybe when I stream later today, I'll have much better luck.
Okay. Yeah, definitely good luck to you on that, and getting some better drops today.
Yep, I hope so. I'm up to level 60 or 61, I think.
Gotcha. So you should be entering very hard soon if you haven't already. Then.
I already said I did a Towards the Future very hard run.
Okay.
That's why I got the purple ring.
Gotcha. And I guess Ultimate is your next destination once you level up some more.
Yeah, once I get to 80. But even then, once you're at 80, going straight into Ultimate, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, you need better weapons.
Yeah. Plus, I still got plenty of rares I need to get on both hard and very hard.
True. Alright, well, why don't we go ahead and hop into today's content here, starting with the update that came to PSO2 Global. They, of course, had their scheduled maintenance, and then with
maintenance.
So, Mini Chris, that is currently not on the table, as I don't typically play on Ephinea. Maybe in the future, but it's not on the table right now.
I made a team called Team Completion. It's purely for the completion run. So if anyone else wants to join in with doing their own completion run, they can join the team if they want to. More the merrier that wants to join this insanity.
There you go. Let's see. All right, so with this update, we had quite a lot of new things come on. You have the Oracle Fleet Extravaganza and more. You got the
excellent.
Indeed. Let's see. We had Mission Pass Season 15 start. You have the AC Scratch Ticket ARKS Elite. New campaigns. The new Global Anniversary campaign. And then there have been corrections to a lot of things here.
A lot of names were changed.
Yeah.
So display names for Sato and Red Ring Rico have been corrected. All right. Bad ARKS earring has been renamed to Bad ARKS eyebrow piercing. What?
So it sounds like they completely messed up what it was, calling it an earring instead of an eyebrow piercing.
Okay. And then there's a lot of name changes here.
Yep.
Looks like the Sevresse. It looks like the entire Sevresse series got changed to Gratis.
Yep. And then towards the bottom here, you also had the double chain turned into the ultimate chain.
And Ruzal Hansi into the Octon Leon.
Yep. There's also an accessory name mistake from the 324 Scratch Ticket Designer Dreams 4, which was fixed. So eye covering extension has turned into ear covering extension. And they have confirmed that the below item names are leftover mistakes, and they're planning to fix them in the future. The accessory ear covering extension named in Select Ensemble is currently eye covering extension. And the hairstyle, diagonal cut side ponytail, in Select Ensemble is currently blank. And there have been additional text corrections as well.
Also, I did not know that gratis is Norwegian for free. Now I know.
Alright, let's move on to the next thing here. Of course, we did have PSO2 Day go by earlier this week, so, of course, if you were participating in that, you got your typical 44 Star Gem, your Tokyo bonus key gold, and 2 Magatsu bonus key silvers, plus all the experience and rare drop boosts that come along with that. There was also an AC AC shop sale earlier this week. I think typically what we've said in the past is the first one is typically a good one to go for, and then the second and third one typically aren't as good a deal. No. Although technically, with the second one, you do get the extra augment passes if you need them.
I guess that's useful, but still overall, not really.
Yeah, that's still too expensive for 10 of them.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, we do have the extravaganza going on here. So we got the Easter lobby that is going to be around from March 31st until April 27th.
And I hope you like Samba de Amigo, because that's what's playing in the lobby.
Uh-huh. You've also got the Cherry Blossom Cafe theme going on in Franca's Cafe. You've also got the Easter Rappy around here. And, hey, Zealmantic. So those are going to be sticking around until April 27th, and the Egg Fever augment that they have gives you 10 range, 5 dex, and 10 HP. There's also some rewards that you can get from them as well. The Easter Egg Cap, the Easter Egg Tie, the Blossom Rose camo, the Eos Rente weapon camo, Calamity Stinger Partisan, the Tridea Jatho launcher, and the Vetus Zapper rod. And just by the fact that we're seeing items like this is indicative of the fact that basically the Easter event that we've got going on is essentially last year's Japanese Easter event.
Mm-hmm.
And with that came Wild Easter, the same one that they got last year as well. This is going to be sticking around until April 27th. If you need to get some specific boss kills in, of course you can run this to get that, but honestly the only thing that you're really going to be finding that's going to be good in there, considering we've got access to the Colossus weapons at this point, are going to be the weapon camos, and that's going to include the Supreme Spirit Beast, the Cydric Quivit, the Trunk Hunt, and the Bullet Raise camos. As for the other weapons and the other potentials, there really isn't going to be much use in those, to be honest. Let's see. In terms of augments that you can get from this event, however, you do have the Add S7 Dharma Boon, which recovers 5% HP and 10 photon points upon successful technique charge parry. So if you got that ring, you'll be able to take advantage of that. You've also got the Escarde Soul, the Eastern Soul, the Full Vegas Soul. You've also got Reaper weak to Light, Slayer Fall Spawn, Reaper weak to Ice, Slayer Phantasm, and Yamato Factor. So, if you've been looking to pick up one of the factors to complete your weapons and units, this is one place where you can technically get one of those.
Technically, yeah.
Yep. And the big thing that we've got for this week and next week, the Phantasy Star Online 20th Anniversary Celebration.
Woo!
So Rico, Ash, and Karik find themselves on Oracle Fleet and will need your help to get home. Take up their client orders and they'll be happy to gift you with the items below. In addition, various titles are available that can net you a title reward of up to 50 Star Gems. Not only that, but you'll be able to call on Ash, Karik, and Rico as a partner when you receive their partner cards. Be sure to stop by and see the trio in the shopping plaza. And the featured rewards are the Double Saber Legacy and the Soul Banish weapon camos.
Make sure you don't tell Sue your name so you can get the Soul Banish.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't think the games connect very well, but that's basically what you had to do to. Well, actually, no. I think it wasn't the Soul Banish. It was the Soul Eater.
Oh, was it the Soul Eater? Oh, yes,
I think
it was the Soul Eater. So if you wanted to get the Soul Eater, you need to make sure not to tell Sue your name whenever you did the Unsealed Door quest.
Yep. And then Karik would go crazy once you hit the runes, basically.
Yep. So yeah, it was Unsealed Door. You make sure to tell Sue, sorry, no, when she asks for your name. Then you did Waterfall Tears, and Karik will try to murder you. Then you do Black Paper, and you'll defeat Karik again in there. And then the quest From the Depths. You'll have to fight Karik one more time, and once you beat him, you'll get the Soul Eater.
Yep. And so actually there was both a Soul Eater and a Soul Banish in PSO, so I don't think that's a translation error there.
Let me look at what the Soul Banish was, or how you got that.
I think that was just a regular drop, if I remember correctly. While you're looking that up, so new limited time permanent quest, mop-up operation, Endless Nightmare, which is actually a combination of the two quest names that were in PSO, mop-up operation and Endless Nightmare.
Also, yeah, the Soul Banish is just a regular drop. It's an episode 2 drop, it looks like.
Yep. Did you want to take this here?
Sure. So, we got a new limited time permanent quest, which is Mop Up Endless Nightmare. Hey, we got Endless Nightmare. Awesome. To see how far you've come, it's often best to look back at where you were. At least that's what ARKS HQ would like you to do in your next VR training. You'll be ported to various familiar surroundings along with 11 other operatives and possibly a few others, and challenged by familiar enemies. Don't think that this will be a breeze though, as these enemies are much tougher in our simulation to ensure that they are as challenging for you now as they were when you first encountered them as an ARKS rookie. After clearing this quest with an S rank on Ultra Hard, you'll be bestowed with the title Dreamwalker and rewarded 10 augment transfer passes in addition to any of the items below. Oh, you're just given a free 15-star weapon. Okay.
Yep.
Or not 15-star, but looks like one's a 13-star?
The Meteor Staff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then as part of the Rinser series, you get the Gleaming Fangs level 3, potency 13%, or plus 13%. Successful attacks will result in potency plus 8%, damage taken plus 20%, and max photon points plus 100 for 20 seconds. Duration restored at 1.5 million damage. And then we've already been through the Still series before as well. And then we got new ultra hard urgent quest, Cradle of Darkness. Attention operatives, we've located a nest of fall spawn and are deploying troops immediately to incinerate any creatures found at the site. We expect it to be heavily guarded, so fortify yourselves and ready your equipment on ultra-hard engagement. Those who are not level 85 on both a main and subclass are prohibited from joining the operation. We expect there to be a significant trove of treasures hidden away as well, some of which can be seen below. Although the real prize that you get out of it is you're going to get tons and tons of X-Cubes!
Yep, this is a lot of X-Cubes.
Especially if you get a nice PSE burst going. But you do get the Divine Will Augment in there, melee range and technique plus 20, photon points plus 5. And then, on top of all that, remember those Nemesis and, Raven series weapons from earlier this year? Or earlier? Last year?
Oh, they you get cameras for them.
Plus, you also got the Graf Tichel weapon camo as well. And then there's also Drawn to Darkness Ultra Hard. The mothership has been invaded, and the readings we're receiving suggest a multitude of fall spawn and potentially a very powerful entity. We'll need veteran operatives, those with at least level 85 main and subclass, to investigate and annihilate the intruders. There exists the potential for rewards should you be successful in your endeavor. And then, Rooks, I was trying to make a joke there about the fact that they changed the name on us after it was well known what the original name was.
Yeah.
At S3, Axiom Will, when at 80% or higher HP, increases damage dealt by 3%. You got the Ring of Soul, melee 20, technique 20, and HP plus 10. You got the Wolga Soul, technique plus 30, HP plus 10, photon points plus 2. And Divine Will, once again, melee ranged and technique plus 20, and 5 photon points with that. And then this is where you can pick up your Invade and Ares camos, as well as an Atlas Relic X camo as well.
Nice.
And we've also got new Divide Quest stages, so we are now open to stages 31 to 35. And one of the rewards here is the Sealed Nodachi Sword, also known as the Sealed J Sword on PSO. And one of the things that it has as a potential, which I don't think they go into here, is that when you have the potential of that unlocked, you can use mates instantly. There is no delay.
So it is pretty much one of the best swords to get if you're like a hero or a hunter. Especially on the hero.
And on top of that, if you kill 21,000 enemies with it, you get a weapon camo. That basically unseals the sword.
Yep.
You can pick that up at the title counter.
Just like, it's just like the 21,000 you had to kill in PSO to unseal it.
Exactly. You've also got the Rengo Kuta Rensa Double Saber, the World of Guardians Soaring Blades,
which is just so cool. I love that. I believe the World of Guardians was a weapon in Portable 2, I want to say.
I think you're right on that.
I don't know if it was in the original Portable or not.
I'm not sure. Oh, and actually, looking below, actually they do mention the immediate recovery when using mates here. So.
Okay.
Obsidian Darkness, 15-star twin machine guns is something else you can get along with the Arc Serpent Wand and the Legs Foma Ton. I think that's how you say that.
Okay.
You can also pick up some other augments here, including Crack 5 if you're looking for that. You've also got Divine Order, which is one of the more powerful ones. Their melee range technique plus 50, HP plus 20, and photon points plus 10. Going back to Crack 5 for a moment here. Melee 30, range 30, technique 30. Melee range and technique defense plus 50, HP plus 50, and photon points plus 2. You've also got the Fortified Life Vassal number 2, which boosts max HP by 60. Fortified Photon Vessel 2 increases max photon points by 6. Casting 6 gives you technique plus 45. The Add S8 Rainbow Erode inflicts random status ailments when attacking with Petal Sea, Leaf, Moon, Snow, or Shadow. And S6 Escalating Expanse changes additional escalating pursuit damage into an area of effect attack. And did you want to take this next one?
Sure thing. So we got new items available in Armada Training, Final Lament, and Shiva, Goddess of Annihilation. So the Armada of Annihilation seems to have acquired some even more powerful weapons of late. Weapons that would be much better in the hands of ARKS Operative. When on your next deployment, make sure to grab a few on your way out. And hey look, the Sealed Nodachi Sword is there as well.
Yep. In fact, it's pretty much the same drops, and then they added in the Megalith Rod and the Megalith Wave, and the Power Stone Greer. So, yeah. The one weapon we never got over in Global was the Bonds Hatchet, which was a sword for hunters and heroes.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an update to Remnants of a Parallel World. So the number of times you can complete this now has been increased from 10 to 15 or 50 times per day. Featured rewards remain the same as before, though. All right. With that, of course, we have some campaigns going on here. So, for the first of these, you have a boost that you get from running the mop-up operation Endless Nightmare. You can increase this up to 200%. And by running these quests, you get boosts in that same quest. In addition, you get boosts in the Face of the Abyss and its trigger, the Malevolent Void and its trigger, Swirling Inferno on the ARKS ship, which suggests maybe we're getting ARKS ship Fire Swirl next week, potentially.
That would be really nice. I want the Burning Rangers music, and I hope
or no, in 2 weeks rather.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. And I'm hoping that if they do that, they use the English version of Angels of Burning Hearts.
Gotcha. Yep. I know there is an English version in there on the Japanese side, but it was sung by Takano Miyoshi.
Okay. But there is an official English version of Angels of Burning Hearts, though.
Yep. We'll have to see if they make the adjustment or not.
Mm-hmm.
We've also the other things get boosted by this is Armada Training Final Lament and its trigger, Wild Easter and its trigger, Drawn to Darkness and its trigger, and Cradle of Darkness and its trigger. So as if you weren't getting enough rare drops in there already.
Yeah, you get a lot of rare drops in Ultra Hard Cradle of Darkness. It's insane.
Also got some other campaigns going on here, including completing Mop-Up Operation Endless Nightmare 3 times gives you 2 Chronos Eterna Stones. Completing it 6 times gives you 2 Founders Anthrotite. Completing it 9 times gives you 2 Key Ribolates. And completing it 12 times gives you another Power Stone Grille. So complete the mission pass and complete this, you're gonna get yourself 3 in total so far. Plus, I think there's a 4th for killing it 50 times. I think. So we're starting to get to the point where players are getting a lot of those. Are going to be able to finish filling out their weapon palettes.
Yeah, basically at this point, it's just about making sure that everyone's fully maxed out, so that once New Genesis is out, you can transfer over items if you want to.
Yep.
And be ready for whatever NGS has. But again, remember, the items that you transfer over will end up being far weaker compared to the stuff you can find in NGS.
Yeah. Yeah, most of that stuff you're probably going to be getting rid of by level 20.
Yeah. It's good for the early game, but for the late game, it's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, even in the mid game, it's garbage.
Kinda, yeah. Alright, aside from that, we've also got some additional experience boosts going on in the recommended quests. That's going to give you an additional 250% on top of the 200% boost that they already apply. So, if you still need to level up, then this is where you want to do it. And now we've got the big one here, the Zero Meseta Cost Enhancement Campaign. This is going until the 13th, and you do not want to miss this. So, everything that costs Zero Meseta includes Item Enhancement, Affix Augment, Transfer S-Grade Augment, Switch Weapon Potentials, Compressed Suites. And then Enhancement Boosts, 20% Enhancement Aid, 20% Augmentation Aid. This is the big one we have been waiting for.
Mm-hmm. Augmentation Aid is the biggest one there.
Yep. We are likely never going to get another one like this, so take advantage of it now. You also got an Enhancement EXP plus 25% during Weapon Enhancement, and a 25% Grade Enhancement Aid during Weapon Enhancement as well. And then we've got a trigger distribution going on for Endless Nightmare as well as Wild Easter. Just log in before April 30th and you're going to get that. And that does it for the campaigns. Let's move on now to the AC Scratch Ticket. Support Items Pack, which has come along with the Augmentation Aid boost that's going on.
Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They usually do that kind of stuff with any of the any of the enhancement boosts things.
Yep. So, for 200 AC, you have the chance of getting an Augment Insurance Max 8 slot, Augment Insurance Max 7 slot, Grand Might, Grand Precision, Grand Casting, Grand Stamina, Grand Spirit, Graceful Might, Graceful Precision, Graceful Casting, Graceful Stamina, Save Enhancer Total, Great Enhancement Success plus 100%, as well as all of the Elemental Transitions. You can also potentially get Mag Support Expansion Kits, along with the food devices as well. And then for your bonuses on this, at 20 draws you get 3 Augment Transfer Passes, 30 you get a Mark Succession Augment, which allows you to move marks over. At 40 you get the Augmentation Aid plus 55%. At 50 you get you get 4 of the Augment Transfer Passes. At 60 you get Divine Succession Augment Transfer. Augmentation Aid plus 60% at 65 draws. Augment Exceed Succession Transfer at 70 draws. And finally 5 Augment Transfer Passes at 75 draws. So yeah, that's how you put together the big units.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Along with this, we've also got a new AC Scratch this week for the ARKS Elite. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here now.
So these are mostly story characters, from the looks of it.
They are actually PSO2S characters. So this is Jenna.
Yeah, PSO2S, and we don't have PSO2S. That's great.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame, and I'm gonna have to go into a tangent in a moment here about this, because people need an explanation of what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna be spoiling, but you know what? Since we're probably never getting PSO2S, I don't mind doing it at this point. This character here, I believe, is called Bruno. And this character here is what's known as a Dark Nyx, if I remember correctly.
Dark Nyx? Okay.
Yeah, that was an android.
Ah, okay.
And then we've got Seraphy.
Seraphy.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the high-low color variant set for the male casts. And the Nimbus color variant for the female casts. You also got the Jiggly Gloop, green and purple this week.
Gloop. Okay.
Fishnet tights, along with all the characters' hairstyles. Tistra weapon camo. And the Haver Zeta weapon camo. I think that's how you say that.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I think it's like missing one of the vowels.
Yeah. PR Post 4.
Mm-hmm. And Claw Machine.
Claw Machine's hilarious.
Yep.
By the way, that's UFO Catcher.
Mm-hmm. And the Body Pillow emote. Yep. So, a big set in here. Along with this is the Lin suit, and I do need to go into a bit of a tangent here at this point, because people need to know who Lin is. Because this And I'm going to be reading directly from a post I made last year over on the official PSO2 forum. So, now that the events on Lilliput related to the Lillipins have largely come to a close in the story, let's talk about what you weren't told about the Lillipins. The Lillipins on Lilliput are descendants of colonists from the planet Urzamarut. Over time, they lost their original language and developed a new one. Urzamarut itself is not protected from Dark Falls, and in fact had one invade their world. The survivors escaped to a space station orbiting the planet. They then created android bodies known as Darknix, or Foulnix, potentially, if we ever got that on Global. And due to how they're constructed, they rely on F-Factor to maintain themselves and naturally repel photons. Lin is a Lillipin whom is able to converse with ARKS, unlike most other Lillipins, and is joined by a character named Akhtar. Akhtar is the holder of the Score, a power that could potentially help in defeating the Dark Falls on Urzamarut. And these events play out in Season 3 of Phantasy Star Online 2S. And with that, I have a little screenshot to show you as well. So this over here is Planet Marut, or Urzamarut rather, and the space station that they built. So yeah, fun times with them not explaining anything about this character.
Nope. And will we get an explanation? Nope.
Nope. So we have to talk about it here today instead. Alright, let's go back to this. So aside from that, you got the Scared Fish male costume. As well as the Dragon Knight costume for all male races. You've got the Stella Innocence as well. You've also got the Heart Apron. And you can get that for both male and female races. There's also the Festive Mummy look for male races as well as female races. And then again, we've got the cast sets here. And then you've got all the different hairstyles that comes along whenever they're introducing story characters into things. Plus the excuse me, plus the eyes. You also got the Bruno goatee makeup. You've got the Stella headgear, as well as the arm gear and wrist gear. You've also got some Lin masks in here. Yeah, the whole bit with the Lillipins was a real surprise when that showed up, and it did help to expand the lore of the universe here. You've also got the Jenna Bunny headgear. Also got these Holsid and Aftal wings. And a whole bunch of headphones. My goodness, what is this? 8 headphones.
Jeez.
You've also got the Dragon Knight helm, along with the Lumio coronet, the Hilo Circle B, which goes along with the Hilo cast set. You've also got the Nimbus wings and the Argent wings. These are kind of nice.
Those are nice. I like the clear shields there.
Yeah, the clear shields are pretty nice accessories there. And as I mentioned before, the Jiggly Goop green and purple. I can see players getting creative with that once we get the accessory expansion. With the graphical update. Yeah. You got the Easygoing Bang, and you got the 2 weapon camos we mentioned before. And then the elemental transition with this one is Wind.
And of course, we got all the emotes. We got Beach Pose, Body Pillow, Yeah,
Hosted in Aftal.
Aftal. Yeah, PR Post 4 and Claw Machine, which, like I said, is the UFO catcher.
As for your bonus rewards, at 5,
more like H-Box.
yeah. At 5 draws, you get the PSO2 S set, which includes mag and furnishings. The mag here is the PSO2. So this character here, this character is named Moore, and they're basically another character that follows you around in PSO2S.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing him whenever you went into like your room thing.
Yep, but he's also part of the story as well.
Okay.
I think he's called what's known as a weaponoid.
All right. Yeah, I've never played PSO2S. The only reason that I had it was to have an easy way of buying AC when I played on JP. That was it.
Yeah, and I need to get back into it because I fear the chance that Sega might try to shut that down with new Genesis releasing.
Yeah, they probably are going to.
There's also an emote in here, rice cake making. You can get that at 45 of the scratches. Yeah, PSO2S is a mobile game for Android and iPhone. But it is a Japanese game.
But
we also
have garbage anyway.
We also have a fun scratch ticket update.
Fun! So much fun! We got zombie.
Yeah, that just sticks right out immediately, doesn't it?
Yep.
You've also got the brown and polar bears here. As well as the cross pins.
I like those bird masks there.
The crowbeak goblins?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are kind of nice. There's also this ruffled collar, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stickers with this one. The medical sticker, the scared sticker, Stella sticker, graphite sticker, Mugen sticker, Elzima sticker. Oh, hey, they actually gave us an official translation for it.
Oh?
Elzima Root.
Okay.
The one I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no explanation about it. I had to give it just down to you.
Huh. So they have an English translation of it, but not going to explain it at all. Nope. Not at all.
They're not going to release it in the West.
Nah. We already, like, even last year when this game launched, we saw that, oh, they have OT weapons that were in S, but are in Global. Huh.
Yep.
So we already speculated early on, yeah, that S is not getting localized, and yeah, we're right on that.
Yep. Got a bunch of arm dresses here, as well as feather headdress accessories.
I'm still shocked by the fact that Idola got localized just out of nowhere.
Yep.
I still remember that. You remember we just randomly found someone just randomly found that Facebook page, and then you shared that with me. So.
Yep.
It's so weird that it just came out of nowhere.
Agreed. And then, of course, I think these are repeats from last week or the week before, but the ARKS joystick just makes me laugh a little bit here.
It's good.
You've also got a different set of accessories or furnishings rather, including the boxing ring, which is actually a huge furnishing for the room. You got the shower room and the juicy steak.
Very juicy.
You got the Photoner Attack music disc. You got the underground shafts as your scenery pass, as well as the Chinese themed G. And then your emotes are 143 Blown Away and 163 Pose 16.
Weird that they're doing those images for the emotes for the AC scratch, but then not for the fun scratch.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Like, why not do both?
I don't know. But let's move on now to Mission Pass Season 15. So, you got some good stuff in your normal tier rewards. You got the Board Gray, which is a weapon camo. Looks like a sword here, to be honest. Which just, yeah, it looks like it's just filled with nails all over.
Huh.
Or spikes or something. Then you got the Heart Rappy Furnishing. You got Darkstone Dymos, so if you still need more of those, you can get those here. You got the Niao Ear Cap. And the Power Stone Grip, which we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then as for your gold tier rewards, you got a bunch of hairpins here, it looks like. Along with some earrings and the short perm hairstyle. You got the illusion head for the female cast, which gives you actually a pretty crazy hat on their heads. Along with the rest of the illusion set there. You also got the multi-wing blade left and right. Male humanoid characters get the Pure Ambition plate, as well as the Pure Ambition helm, so you're going to get yourself a samurai look there.
Oh, I like
hey,
that
Redix.
Darkness doll.
Yeah, that's a furnishing.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute.
You've also got the Magia set for the males cast, the Rappy Knit Cap, and who wouldn't want to whack an enemy with a giant lollipop?
Yes.
You've also got the Exa Kronov weapon camo here. As well as the Daybreak Defender outfit, which I think this might be a repeat.
Yes, that is a repeat.
Along with the Ancient Plate and the Regilian cast sets. And then we have just the absolute cutest little quartz dragon you ever seen here, Gorilla.
Ah, it's adorable.
That is your mag device for this one. You've also got the Aroid weapon camo. And then you can get yourself a GH470 Asoria outfit for male humanoid races. That is based on one of the PSU costumes, actually. Along with the headphones that they wear. There's also the 410 set as well here for female humanoid races. And then you can get yourself a Gigante and Ronia cast set here as well. And then your remote this time is bed number 2, which I think they've given out once before.
They have.
Yeah, there are just a ton of ways to get headphones in the game right now. Whether you're scratching for them or whatever.
Hey, headphones are cool.
Yep. Alright, let's move on to Idola. And actually, let me bring this back up to the top here. Here we go. Idola Day went by on the Japanese side. So you got your typical boost with that. You got your 2x experience bond point in Meseta, plus 2x brigade coins. You also got yourself a bunch of star diamonds, dolls, as well as gacha tickets. And some Meseta with that as well. And with that, you also got a 10 pull on that day as well. As of right now, there's or actually on that day where there was also a mini Step Up Idola Day Star Festival. So by getting to the third pull of that, you were guaranteed to get whatever character you wanted from the list below, including Mirabelle, Clemens, and Sigmund. There was also a 5 Platinum Doll pack sale, which these things are never worth it.
Never. Only for the whales.
Yep. You've also got the EX Series Melissa Gacha. That's going to be around until April 13th. With the character achievement symbol, you get the Fortune Rod. If the target of your attack is between 2 and 4, increase damage to normal attacks and skills by 15 or 20% at max. Potential ability, increase the chance of inflicting status effects by 50%. And considering she has the ability to basically prevent characters from using their elemental blast, that is a pretty powerful one to combine her with. There's also a Brigade Battle Coin boost period until the 13th, and there's also a 10 pull reward of a limited doll. There's also a paid...
what any of these characters have, nothing's going to surpass the power of my Rappy.
Rappy is Rappy.
And yes, I actually decided to play a bit more of Idola. I do have it on my phone now, and I have Rappy as part of my main team.
Nice. Yeah, he's one of the few Earth Elementals that can help fill out that team. Because there aren't too many of the Earth characters, actually.
Like, it's an Earth Elemental that can heal, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so, yeah, with this one, you get at least 1 Melissa EX per pull. And you can only pull on this gacha 3 times. There's also the most used character in the 2020 Arena Step Up Gacha. So get to the 5th step, and you get whatever character you want from the list below. That including Stella Ares Knight Diva, Giselle, Erwin, Jenna Summer Innocence, Giselle Summer Memories, Popona Celebratory PR Agent, Stella New Resolve, Gerda Witch of Leoria, Rosalind Red Lion Emperor, and Popona Midsummer PR Agent. And then there's a limited event Arena SP. This is going to be around until the 5th. So actually that might have ended by now, considering the time difference.
It's ended.
But yeah, in that you could have gotten yourself the Atlas Farter as well as the Atlas Farter EX. And I think... yeah, and then we got limited doll pack sale. Once again, not really worth it.
Nope.
But it's going to be around until the 13th. There's also a reprinted limited collection quest part 2. So collect reprinted Leoria flags. And you can get yourself the soul symbol Birth of the Red Lion Empress. For this one, at the start of the final battle, increase all allies' defense and speed by 5 or 10% for a turn. Potential ability, the ability can trigger twice per quest. And then there's a boost from having to fulfill the White Rose's Vow equipped. You get an experience boost to characters that have that equipped. Alright, moving on from Idola to Clementine. We have a small update here. They had to take the servers down on the 28th for a brief time here. And what they fixed in that is the missions that couldn't get S-rank clears could now be... that should be fixed now. PA exchange missions are working again. And the S-Beat Blaze model has been fixed.
Nice.
Keep in mind, again, this is probably going to be one of the last things you're going to see until May. But this is the best time to get yourself leveled up to, I believe, level 99, since once level 100 comes out, you're going to be able to get into those master classes.
Yep.
And moving from Clementine to Ephinea. The Ephinea Easter event has begun for the next 4 weeks. Event eggs can drop from any slain monster and can be used in the Egg Shop quest. The Egg Shop quest isn't available yet, but should be updated soon with the changes for this year. 100 Boost Road was also changed to the MA4R series. If you're unfamiliar with these quests, they give you a randomized route of the available MA4 stages, as well as the respective episode. Players can also talk to an NPC before starting the stage to select a desired route. And moving on to the Easter event details here. Xanth, you want to take this?
Sure thing. So, Easter event has begun. So, the drop rates for the eggs are 1 in 500 for hard, for ultimate. Very hard is 1 in 1,200. Hard is 1 in 1,800. And normal is 1 in 2,000. These rates are not affected by any drop rate modifier or server boost. Event eggs cannot drop from enemies with 0% drop rate, such as those in quests like Beyond the Horizon or Maximum Attack S. Furthermore, Sacred Rabbies and boxes will not drop eggs either. For the duration of the event as well, the standard routing boost will be doubled. The egg shop will contain various ways to spend your eggs. A shop ran by Ellie, where you can trade a set amount of eggs for materials, collectible items, or mag cells, along with a couple of other trinkets. An egg gamble ran by a male NPC on the left. How many eggs are you willing to give up for a chance of something good? A mysterious Ramarl who has traveled far to sell some mysterious items. And the scavenger has returned. He has no ideas what these event eggs are for, but he's determined to find out and will be giving out weapons to those who bring him these mysterious items.
Yep. And I think you said Sacred Rappies a moment ago. I think you actually mean Scared Rappies when they're running away.
So the Rappies that just are running away after you defeat them?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. And moving on to one more article that we have. It's not directly Phantasy Star related, but it is Sega related. So MetaCritic has given the award of their top annual game publisher rankings to Sega for 2020.
Specifically, it looks like for 2 games, Persona 5 Royal and Yakuza 0.
Yep. So now
2 best rated games out of all of them.
Yeah, it obviously in a year where there weren't that many games coming out because of current world events, it kind of lets Sega kind of jump in there with the games that they were pretty close on releasing anyway. So
oh yeah, definitely.
Good on them for getting this here.
Yeah, congrats to Sega! Yay!
Yep. All right.
Other than that, that's all we have. This is a really short day.
Yep. And we're not really sure if there's going to be too much next week, so if there isn't, that's when we're going to be doing that interview with Phantasy Star.
Yep, he's been doing a run of getting every single rare under the Orin ID. He started that back in November of 2019.
Yep. So yeah, it's we're definitely doing what we can to keep things rolling here. Mm-hmm. But really, we are kind of in that ditch of there not being much news until Sega decides they want to say something more. Like, we're waiting on the Prologue 3 video or live stream to come out now.
Yep. And also just waiting for anything involving that closed beta test for New Genesis.
Yep, for Global.
Yep.
Yeah, we still don't know if that's even going to be a PC one or if that's going to be a console beta.
Better be a PC one. Or both. Both would be good.
True. Yeah, but obviously Sega needs to make sure that the Azure servers can handle what they've done on the JP servers, because those servers are not connected still, as far as I'm aware.
Nope. So yeah, most likely both. We'll hope it is.
Yep. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and close things out here for today. And so with that brings us to the end of this episode. On behalf of Xanth and myself, thank you for joining us today. Day has done. Have a great day, everyone.
Johnny.